Hello everyone, no matter from where you belong to this world, today is my birthday, and on this day, I am very thrilled to do this project of Bhagavad Gita. It's like whatever Gita I have read in my life, I want to share it with the world. I want to spread the message of positivity. I want to share with the people on how they can overcome their difficulties because of what I have learned. So, without wasting any time, I would like to start this series. Let me share my screen first. Okay, yep, that looks good. We go on the full screen mode, and there we go. So, Shri Krishna's Shrimad Bhagwad Gita, as understood by me technically. Now, when I say technically, that means that I have not given detailed description of all the things. It's like these presentations are not more than 7 to 8 slides, so it's easier for you to read and easier for me to explain. When I use the word technical, I generally mean that whatever is the technical aspect of Gita, some words that directly give you a hint of what you should do. It's more of like an engineering. Like in engineering, you are given an equation and you do a design based on that. You don't care where that equation came from, right? So same is the thing with this. You just follow the word and you know the meaning, right? You will understand as I go further in this series. And this is by no means any work of someone. This is originally my idea, but Gita is, so universal. There are, I guess, thousands of books written on this. So there might be some things that the ideas might clash, but in the end, I respect everyone's idea and I wish that everyone respects my idea as well. So here we start. So as we go further, we will take each verse every day or maybe 2 day a week, something like that. I don't know. Based on what my schedule is, I will try to solve and give you the technical aspect. But for today, let us start with the very first chapter and the first verse. So, with the kind remembrance of Shri Krishna, here we start the chapter 1 with the verse 1. धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाक्षैव किम कुर्वत संजय. Again, and this time little slow, right? धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाक्षैव किम कुर्वत संजय. Now, we don't understand like what each word means. I will directly tell you what this verse is trying to say. Dhritarashtra asked to Sanjay, on the holy land of Kurukshetra, gathered together and eager for battle, what did my sons and the Pandus' sons do? Now, again, we don't need to understand who is Dhritarashtra, who is Sanjay, and what is Kurukshetra, because this is a technical thing, but just understand for your knowledge, Dhritarashtra is someone who does not have a vision. So therefore he is asking Sanjay that what happened to his sons and Pandu's sons who are involved in a battle in Kurukshetra. Easy to understand, right? Now we do analysis of this verse. Again, Dhritarashtra asked to Sanjay, on the holy land of Kurukshetra, gathered together and eager for battle, what did my son and Pandu's son do? Now please pay special oops, what this is happening? I'm sorry. I don't know. Show hiding. Oh, okay, better now. Technical problems do happen, right? I again, that's okay. I want a pointer. That's cool. Yeah. So, what did my sons and Pandu's son do? So, just pay emphasis on this word my and Pandu's son. My and their. This ideology that is existing in this universe. Me versus others. So, Shri Krishna is trying to convey this message from the very first verse, that this ideology of my versus other, me versus them. exist in this world, and we should get over this ideology, right? Now, let me technically analyze this thing for you. When you associate these two words, me versus others, you come through one very basic aspect. Now, just imagine when I use the word me, I basically consider myself, that is, I. I stands for me. Very simple to understand, right? And others stand for everyone except you. That is, everyone except me are other people. Very easy to understand, right? Now, when you just focus on I, that is, when you just focus on yourself, it's like you are the center of everything. It's very simple, right? When you just focus on yourself in life, you keep yourself as a center of everything around you. So in that case, you are the center of everything and you see other people. So you understand how this cycle goes on when you are involved in this me versus other ideology, this cycle, so easy to understand, right? Shri Krishna is just trying to explain you this, that when you keep this ideology in your mind, you are involved in the cycle, and there is a no end to this cycle, because you see, if it goes on, it continues, it goes on, it continues, it goes on, it continues, right? It goes on, there is no end except you renounce this ideology. And you know what this ideology gives birth to? When you keep on following this cycle, this gives birth to ego. And ego is the center reason of this existence of this cycle. So it's so easy to understand, right? When you technically understand words. Now, what learning do you get from this shloka or of this verse, that you are involved in this ideology, and that's why this war also took place, like Pandavas and Kauravas. The main reason for this is the competition, not seeing the happiness of other people. The ego, the birth of ego resulted into the war, right? Now, how can you overcome this? This is my suggestion. I don't know if it's valid or not. Just replace verses with and. When you implement this ideology, like me and others instead of me versus others, right? So when you go with me and others, it's like I and everyone along with me. It's so universal thing. When you do, when you yourself do not keep yourself as a center, but you go along with everyone together, that's when you are not linked to any cycle. And when you are not linked to any cycle, there is no question of ego. And when there is no question of ego, there is peace and no battles or any sort of like disharmony in your life, right? So this is what the thing is. Don't fall in this cycle of ego. Instead, instead of keeping yourself as a center of everything, try to get along with the people. This is what Shri Krishna is trying to say. And at the end of this verse, I would like to thank the publishers for allowing the book to use, and at the same time also uh, this book, any Besant Bhagavad Gita translation, is a very good book, and I have used a reference for this entire series. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you understand and like today's technical analysis for the verse one. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day. Live well. Thank you. Mm.